Good evening, everyone. This is your humble host, Revo, and welcome back to another day in the revolution. On this day, we are going to be starting with um, our movie night of Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. Now, Hunter is going to be joining us, but he won't be in for another couple hours. And this is only going to take about an hour and a half. So we're going to do this. Probably do a little bit of gaming on our own. And then Hunter will be joining us. And we are going to, hopefully, as long as his side doesn't fuck up, we are going to start. We're going to go and do a little bit of sorry, not Kingdom Hearts. Nintendo N64. So, yeah. So, sorry, it's been a little bit silent. I don't know why the music just drops out, but yeah. Anyways, here we go. This takes place around the time of Key and Union Cross. I haven't completely decided if I'm going to fully read through that. But yeah. Anyways, this is Key back cover. This takes place at the time of Union Cross, and this will go ahead and show the side of the foretellers up to the close to the Kingdom Hearts Keyblade War. So, without further ado, let's begin. As normal, I will be talking a little bit over this, but I will do my best to stay silent. But since this is a movie, I'm going to be talking through some of it, so going to have to bear with me on that. Anyways, I am not reading through this. So, anyways, how is everyone today? I hope everyone's doing good. Me? I'm as I normally am on a day I have off from work. So, but yeah, Kingdom Hearts Key and Unchained Key takes place years before Kingdom Hearts. Key comes first, then you get to the digital version of Unchained Key, and then Union Cross afterwards. So this is actually a prequel to the whole series. So even before Birth by Sleep. So I hope you guys are all set for that. This is actually the last thing we actually have to do before Kingdom Hearts 3. But like I said at the end of 0.2, I am going to be doing at least Mass Effect 1, and then either Batman or Mass Effect 2, and then probably Kingdom Hearts 3 after that. I'm just trying to be sure that I'm ready to play Critical. I mean, I'm not going to play it beforehand, but still. It's a real... I played Critical on Kingdom Hearts 3 when I... even with the one-hit KO, and I still got my ass kicked when I got to some bosses, so... Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, to be honest with you guys. But I plan on doing crit on Kingdom Hearts 3. If it starts getting to be a pain and I need to get it done, I will go ahead and do it on Proud. So on my Proud playthrough. So just a heads up. Case of Loose Shoe. Here we go. Master of Masters and Loose Shoe. Who is who?
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. U6 plus me is 7. Wait, don't tell me I don't count. No. Here, take it.
In the Master's playful and mischievous way, he gave his apprentice Luxu a very important role. What seemed like a simple task was the element that would connect all of the events to come. Long, long ago, all the worlds were still one. One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales. It all began here in Daybreak Town. The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future. He bestowed
I can't
upon
wait to
5
see
of his
who the
6
Master
apprentices
Master is, and what
a
he got
copy of the
and what he's
Book
got
of
planned for
Prophecies.
Kingdom Hearts 4.
in which was written the events to come.
I don't like kind of talking over cutscenes, but when it's nothing but cutscenes, I don't have a choice in the matter, as you all know. Case of
So?
Indra.
Did you look through the book?
Yes, but I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way,
Very
if
nonchalant,
one day
Master
I
of Masters.
suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm. Okay?
Huh? Disappear?
Vanish, dim, fade. I don't know how to explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see. One great light protects us all throughout this vast land. All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But if it were to disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. And that is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible.
What?
You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
And that's what leads to the world's ending. Them trying to fight to protect the light.
And so the reliable Ira, who wore the mask of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the Master and to lead the others. Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye. The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Ira.
But what
The
happens
prudent
when
Tara,
said
who wore
leader
the mask of the
falls?
fox, was
Or
given
doesn't
her role to
perform
prepare
their
exceptional
duty
Keyblade
properly?
wielders for the world after. The cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies. Lu Shu, the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar
That
as they
box.
learned what it was that they were meant to do. Then, he disappeared. Not long after that, the Master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
Well, this is where the story of the player begins. But we don't get to
This
see
is
it.
where your story began. The story of your very own adventure. 5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies. They each created a union. This would fulfill his wishes. Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you. By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness, they would gather light.
But is that really a good idea to gather light? Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. And here's where we start our adventure.
There's a traitor among us.
Are you certain? What proof do you have?
I found this sniffing around.
Is that a Dark Cherothy? Is that a nightmare?
Yep, charities are spirits, ladies and gentlemen. So they can be either benevolent spirits or disarming nightmares.
Master, did you make this?
Dun, dun,
It's so cute!
dun, dun.
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon. But this spirit Chirithy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget. If a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare,
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Exactly. And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere,
Question.
we have to get rid of it on the spot.
Question.
won't let you
Isn't
do that.
spirits only supposed to be in the dream
No
world?
wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Ugh, don't insult me! Come on, I said. You won't know if it works unless you try. Please
I
tell
feel
me
part
you're
sorry for Asad.
It's not me.
There's an easy way to solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions. It would be easy for any of us to summon a Chirithy that isn't a nightmare. I'm afraid that your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us?
Yep, there you go.
It could belong to anyone in our unions.
that's highly unlikely.
You
Do you
sure?
recall the tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger?
The Bengals.
We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However, I believe those tools were the nightmare's doing.
The Bengals. I know when they're equipped, they have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was okay.
Collecting is fine.
But using
that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Nope.
Oh no. Everyone's already equipped their bangles.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
No, Ira. I respectfully disagree. What proof do we have that the bangles are tied to the power of darkness?
And even at that,
Or if a nightmare
what
is
if the
to blame?
what if the
We shouldn't
bangles
simply jump to
are
conclusions.
was even provided by one of the leaders?
Some leader you are.
It
You've
could
managed
be
to plant
it could
seeds
be
of doubt in
that
all of us with that speech.
it could be that the
What,
bangles
did
was
you expect the
provided
traitor
by
to
someone
give
who
themselves up
transformed
with that accusation
into
of yours? That
a
was
union leader.
foolish.
Aced, that's quite enough.
So many
It looks
questions.
to me like the master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
I think we're done here. I trust you'll keep us all updated.
I hope we can all resolve this soon.
That didn't go as expected.
Oh, how you
What's
expect it to
wrong, Ira?
go?
This isn't like you.
A lost page. Something's missing from our book of prophecies. Each of our copies were said to contain the events of the future. But this incident, well, it's nowhere to be found.
And how does this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book. It's not so far-fetched to assume that the one who has the lost page has been turned, that they have fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
There seems to be no record of it in my book either. You may be onto something. I wonder, could this have been the Master's plan all along? To grant the lost page to only one of us?
We have no way of knowing.
Whether that's true or not,
The Master is gone.
that always puts in fighting
I understand
with
what
the
you're
group.
saying. I promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course. After all, that is what the Master asked of me. And Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
Still like that phrase, even after all this time. The case of envy.
So, to sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
All right.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over for me. But don't be shy. Just be fair. And do not be afraid to speak up. Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I understand. But without you or Luxu, to form and maintain our own unions is... It's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait. Do you want me to go?
What?
Oh, I love
No,
the
of
Master of
course not.
Masters.
I was
He's
just
amazing.
kidding.
Can't wait to find out more about him.
I see.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone, but things need to keep moving forward. And you need to keep up. Otherwise, you'll just get left behind, all alone. Now that you know what the future holds, Envy, what does your heart say? May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Right.
Just remember that, because there is going to be some conflicts in that a few days later.
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
Of course not. His argument was unconvincing. It's like Envy said. He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation. There's
Well,
no
what do you
evidence to tie his
expect?
accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
Maybe there's something he hasn't told us.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades.
I wouldn't call us comrades. Anyway, could you get to the point? I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, us said.
I knew it. I had a feeling it would come to this.
Well, why wouldn't it be?
So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
Confronting him is pointless. Ira won't change his mind. I know there's darkness at work. There's no question. But I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us. Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is. The darkness won't wait, and neither should we. We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
Guess it makes sense.
Trying to get ahead of
agree
it
that we need to do
always
something to fight
negates
the
what's
darkness.
coming.
But combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in. But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Gula! I want to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah.
By the way, Ased, do Ira and Envy know?
I haven't talked to Ira
Of
about
course
it for
not.
obvious reasons, but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me? Gula, Ava, what are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions. Gula here has already agreed. Will you join us? And together we can...
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice.
You always have a
Darkness is
choice.
approaching, and we need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our unions separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness. I know you haven't forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
I'm tainted by darkness? Then what about you, Envy? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Ira. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Ira.
Yeah, there he is. There's the point.
For all we know, you and Ira could be allies, scheming behind our
Evie, I
backs.
think is her name.
That's enough.
When her role is to observe, not to observe and report. That is the big notion right there. So, just gotta be careful on the wordings.
I don't want us to turn against each other.
Master Ava.
Hey,
Oh, hello. Your
Ephemer.
name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Uh-huh.
Why the long face? Did something happen?
Just infighting as normal.
Do you remember what you asked me before? About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together. Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the master said so?
Yes. And as such, we must obey. The master said so. So it is. But lately, I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted
This
to
goes
solve
so
the mysteries
deep
of this
into
world.
this gives so many days
I think that's how
that
things
you
should
would
be.
normally play in Union
We
Cross.
need to question things and think for ourselves.
Whoa! You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off
This
days.
literally is so far.
Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
FMR.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Of course.
No, I was joking.
If you say so. But to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
You know, I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker, maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
And that is with the
That sounds like
player
so much
of
fun.
the
Then
player
You
we
better go home
play
and get some
as.
sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, we are actually the
Well,
we are
it was
actually
nice
the
talking to you.
friend that FMR had
I don't know
done.
what's got you down,
So
but please cheer up.
Thank you. If the worst happens, I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do.
that's always nice.
Let the wind
Pure.
carry you far, far away. My dandelions.
And we'll see more about that here in a minute, I think. No. But we'll see more about with
Envy.
Ava.
Have you learned something?
It seems Ased and Gula's unions are now allied.
So Ased is the traitor after all.
Not entirely.
I don't believe he is.
Why's that?
To Ased, unification is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness. So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
Even so, forming alliances was strictly forbidden by the Master.
Yes, and his teachings are absolute. That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No. Please, let me do the talking. Your intervention will do nothing more than spur Ased's anger.
All right.
You see,
I'll leave it to
she
you.
is she's
And one
going
more thing.
straight to
Ased has begun to
Gula.
question the two of us.
Oh wow,
As
I
a
can't
precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Yes, I do.
speak. See, she went straight to Indra. But she's just to observe, not observe and report. So, but it's all how she depicted it. Always to report to the leader. Not always the case. A few months later.
I think I'm done.
Done with what?
The Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
For what reason?
To put it simply, I entered this alliance thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness, but it hasn't come. In fact,
I haven't
there
even
haven't been
seen
any
this in a
suspicious
while.
incidents recently, and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Yeah, but
This alliance is meaningless. Even Envy agrees.
Oops.
envy?
Uh-oh. You weren't supposed to find out.
Is Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
Maybe. But I'm the one who decided to do it. And I've already told you why.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
And that's why.
And that's exactly why. I just can't trust anyone but myself.
Don't you realize you won't stand a chance against the darkness on your own?
Sorry, my mind's made up.
Envy. You will regret this.
You know, and stuff like this is what would make you think that Aced would be the traitor. But there's so much more. The case of Aced.
You been here long? My bad.
And he
No.
just got here.
So, what did you want?
You didn't forget, did you? You're the one who called me here.
Lighten up! I was just kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just testing you.
Right.
Now then, allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
What? Ira's right-hand man? What do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
What? Is that disappointment I hear? Did you want to be leader?
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying...
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say, here's a huge promotion, good job, and make it happen, but enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader.
I love
Ira
Master
needs someone
Masters.
like you to give him a push in the right direction.
I agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Then it's settled.
Wait, I agreed that he is worthy. But why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day. Well, I might disappear.
Disappear? Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear or not. It's anyone's guess right now.
But...
In any case, you need to support Ira. We both know he's quite serious. He's always just thinking and thinking and thinking behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting on you to spur him into action.
Right.
You might not be entirely happy with your role.
I'm going to
but
go ahead
just
and let
know
this
it's
keep
the most
rolling. I need to run
important
to the
one.
bathroom real quick. I'll be
Peace.
back in a second.
Shall I elaborate? Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows? Your leadership might be just what everyone needs. And that is your true role. May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, Aced.
It's been over a year since the Master left. It's time for me to fulfill my true role. Why do you get in my way?
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the Master told us to. You need to come to your senses!
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
You're saying he was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
You fool!
Alright guys, I'm back. But this is a movie, so I'm trying to keep it one shot, so.
Ava, over here!
Envy! Aced! What's going on?
I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably.
No, that's not true!
Ava, there's no time to lose.
I got a call I gotta take, but I'm gonna keep watching, so.
May my heart be my guiding key.
Well, 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 ladies and gentlemen, look who has the missing piece of the Book of Prophecies. But we'll find out here in a minute what that's all about.
Master. Master?
I see.
If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Sure. Oh, no, stay! Now, where... Ah, here it is.
What's this?
Go on, read it.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
and what's written here is
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you, and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor...
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
Way to steal my thunder, show off! Huh? It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
I'm sorry? But was my logic flawed?
Oh, you're right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
Trust no one but myself. want to know what my role is?
Huh?
The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The Master told me to find and stop that person.
I called you my comrade. But never again, Gula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor and you want to strike me down.
Yeah, and the thing is that with the traitor, we never know who it really is.
Forgive you for that.
But they could think that Gula's a traitor because he has the page.
Don't you underestimate
Sorry, I had a
me.
phone call to make, my guys.
Please stop!
Why the heck is so late?
You too, huh?
You know, Ava doesn't know what's going on. She just sees what's happening. But yeah, I didn't say this, but yeah, Gula's role is to find out who the traitor is. And all it has is
Why?
what's on the lost
Why
page.
did it have to come to this?
And we don't really find out, but there is a thing of going around where the Master of Masters imprinted this to put everyone against each other to fight for the light. So
Come to finish me off? Then make it quick.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission. We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
of course.
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through. But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you so much.
And why he was given reason of the role of leader.
Still might only be 4. I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are? What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us.
But he was not supposed to
That's the
let
biggest
anyone
betrayal of
know
all.
who was the betrayer.
I'd
And
like to
even
believe
he
that
doesn't
Gula
know.
was simply carrying out his role.
That's all he is doing.
Aset, I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Understood.
The Master of Masters told Gula
I need to see
not
the lost
to-
page.
not to disclose anything about it. So
Why did you tell Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even bother you? Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
I had no idea.
Of course
I
not.
apologize. I overstepped.
No. I shouldn't have snapped at you either.
There are
did
secret
Ira
roles that
want?
some of them have that no one knows.
I don't know exactly. He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes, they were scary. I
But
was
question,
worried
how
he'd
would
do
you
something
know what his eyes
awful.
look like if they're always hiding behind a
I
mask?
knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then he turned around and walked away.
That's stuff that's
I
never
see.
made sense.
And Gula? How is he doing?
I don't know. He's gone.
Many mysteries that still never have been solved.
Someone's coming. They're headed straight this way.
Take care of him. Ira? Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
What?
Tell me where he is.
But why? What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
It is her concern if
Don't.
it's with one of her friends
What?
and
I
comrades.
won't let you near him.
So that's it. All right. I'll go.
Gula, what are you doing?
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So,
And for anyone who remembers
don't know
from
what to
Dream
make of
Drop
it, to be honest.
Distance, the sigil is an
My role
X.
is to find out
But
who it is.
I've watched this a couple times,
I suspect
and
it is set
no
to
one-
confront him.
and no one bears the sigil. So
What
we
happened?
never find out who the traitor was.
Why are you telling me this, Gula? I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why I need to find out
But how?
by asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Never a
Then
good
he'll
idea.
have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why. The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world is doomed.
And this is what
But-
causes the worlds to fall into
In order to go through
darkness.
with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough. You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
I'm sorry. I know you want the Master to return. But you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master, he forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see. May your heart be your guiding key.
A sad and terrible fate that bestows everyone before the age of Sora.
Ghoul is on a mission to collect Lux.
Ah. That explains why Aced and Ira are as well. They're trying to maintain the balance.
Try to get light in
But
one too many places,
That isn't the balance we were expected to keep.
but it
Everyone's
is what
collecting
caused the
light
Keyblade War.
solely for themselves. Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to
The Keyblade War.
Keyblade War.
And what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Because the Master of
will expire.
Masters played each other
Envy.
to put doubts
you
in
going to do?
everyone.
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept. Ava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Right.
Man, so much stuff manipulated by the Master of Masters. And we still don't know anything about him. We still don't know anything about the Master of Masters, so it's hard to decipher what he is doing to play us for fools, or what
What's
he's
written in
saying
the
is
last
true.
page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Hope? Master, what is it that you need me to do?
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization. Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
You really think that I'm the right person for this?
Right now, she's the only one that could.
You're the only person for this.
I understand.
She is the purest of them all.
Today you're here to continue with your training for our mission. This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different, one made of dreams, you are our hope. A war will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness.
Many Keyblade wielders.
However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands. as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
And our player that what we see never shown of it. So the case of Luxu.
The Gazing Eye? It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact. Ew! Oh, you think that's... No. Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So the Book of Prophecies...
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Good point. Guess you better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
He's just an
Do I
observer.
really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right. I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
And we, as the players, never know. We still don't know, team, to this day.
Why?
You'll see.
That is one of the biggest mysteries of Kingdom Hearts. We don't know what's in the box. And we know that Luxu did a good job because he passed the Keyblade down and it reached Xehanort. So we know that it's really gone down to the future, years and years down. Reconnect. Kingdom Hearts. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it was going to take about an hour and a half, but only about an hour. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. Not much, really. Still many of unanswered questions that has happened. And to be honest, even some of the questions like, what's in the box? We still have no idea whatsoever. So, yeah. A lot of stuff that still needs to be answered. But only time will tell when we will ever get them. Now, like I said, this is where Kingdom Hearts 3 is already out. So, we're still waiting on a lot of questions revolving on what's in the box. Who the actual trader was. Well, who the trader was, we may never find out. That I know of, even in Kingdom Hearts Key, Unchained Key, Dark Road, and Union Cross. We still have no idea who the traitor is. And we still don't even know what's in the box. So, yeah, we have a lot of questions to be asked. And only time will tell. If we ever get it, we'll get answers to them. The box, I will say we might still find out. But the traitor, we might find out because it is the Lost Masters arc that's starting in Kingdom Hearts 4. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I thought this was, it's been such a long time. I haven't really watched this since it came out with 2.9. So I didn't think that it was actually going to be, I thought this would have actually been longer. So yeah. Now the stream is nowhere near done with. Once this is done, I'm going to take a break, see if my dad needs me for anything, etc., etc. And then, I have a box and a half of, eggs to hatch in Scarlet and Violet, so I'm going to hatch those. And then probably just pop into another game or do something, until Hunter can join us. So, yeah. But yeah, what do you guys think? As a typical Kingdom Hearts title, we get some questions answered, but many more questions that need to be answered. Nomura, love ya, but you drive us nuts with that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Next up in our Kingdom Hearts journey will be Kingdom Hearts 3. So we've literally done everything. Kingdom Hearts 1, the synopsis of Chain of Memories. We've done 2. We've done Birth by Sleep. We've done Dream Drop Distance. We watched the things of Recoded and 358 over 2 days. We did, I think I said 2. We finished up 0.2 this past weekend. And we watched back covers. Now, I haven't completely decided if I'm going to look up Union Cross, Key, Unchained Key, whatever you want to call it. I haven't completely decided if I'm going to do anything with that. I know I should, but I'm going to look to see if I can get a good timeline. And then we'll do it, and then we'll do that. So, yeah. But other than that, we are done. Other than 3, we are basically done with Kingdom Hearts. We just gotta play 3. But like I said, I'm going to be playing some Mass Effect 1 and possibly Mass Effect 2. Or maybe Batman. So yeah, a lot of stuff I got planned. So. But yeah, here's just a bunch of stuff, so. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fully take my break. I know I went to the bathroom a little bit ago, but that was not my break. So I'm going to take my break now. When we return, we will be going on into Scarlet and Violet and hatching some eggs and going to go from there. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be back shortly.